is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
From him in the last 3 seasons.
The moments.
From beginning, he's not supposed to be a United coach from beginning, because how can you be a coach that he should be sacked?
The action is on Football Frenzy with the A-Team.
Their games in Old Trafford this season, I don't understand. It seems they are not doing well in that. So they should just apply to be playing all their games away.
With the A-Team.
This morning, get all the big stories in the world of sports. Fresh, and on point. As you drive along, Sports Drive.
Weekdays, 9 a.m.
Exclusively on 95.1 Nigeria Info.
Catch up with all the latest sports news on Sports Drive, right here
on 95.1 Nigeria Info.
Welcome to another wonderful Thursday on Sports Drive on Nigeria Info FM Abuja. 95.1 is the dial, and that's the frequency from wherever you're joining in. I'm Gbenga for short, and I'm welcoming you to another dawn of the day. Yes, we've got news from badminton, we've got news from boxing, we've got news from the FCTFA Cup ongoing as it's looking like EFCC FC are waltzing their way through into the final to face Galadima FC. What a showdown it will be when the final comes our way. But without further ado, let's go straight into the works as the board of FCT Badminton Association paid a courtesy visit to the Indian Embassy, and they were hosted by the head of Chancery, Mr. Pramod Kumar Agrawal, and the FCT Badminton chairman, while speaking, called for collaboration with the Indian Embassy and community in Nigeria to strengthen the game. In his words, we want to appreciate you for receiving us today. We are here to express our desire to collaborate with you, knowing fully well that we have been observing your active participation in badminton, and not just the Indian Embassy, but also the Indian community in the FCT. The FCT Badminton chairman Usman Bapa also stated that the board is doing their best to equip more than 45 clubs in the FCT to give players and officials periodic training and also avenue. He commended the initiative to include Indian and other Asian communities in competitions, as it will help in the growth and participation of badminton in Abuja. And that takes us straight to boxing, where the World Boxing President Boris van der Voigt is set to visit Nigeria on the 23rd of February. That's between, it's like a 2 to 3 days visit from the 23rd of February to the 26th of February 2025. The historic visit is coming on the heels of myriad of challenges faced by the game of boxing on the continent called Africa. Now, President Boris van der Voigt will also meet with the leadership of the National Sports Commission, the NSC, and the Nigeria Olympic Committee, NOC, as key stakeholders who play pivotal roles in making sure that Nigeria has good representation when it comes to boxing globally. He will also be meeting with boxing federation presidents from other African countries from 24th upwards, followed by a dinner date later in the day. Baba must chop now. And that takes us straight to the FA Cup. Talking about FCT, EFCC FC will face Galadima FC, while Family Worship Champions FC will square off against Youth Academy on Monday, the 17th of February at the FCT Sports Complex at Area 3 in Abuja. All four teams secured their tickets in style after 2 weeks of enthralling football at the ongoing FCT President Cup. Yes, EFCC and Galadima FC tried their best to go past their opponent and secure that final win. So come next week, Monday, we'll be witnessing who will lift the FA Cup in FCT. And yes, there were games in the NPFL. Let's talk football proper on the home front. Ikorodu City somehow continue their brilliant but not so consistent form in the NPFL. Yes, they got a win, all maximum points at home against Plateau United. Shooting Stars and Lobby Stars pulled out a 2-2 draw. That's coming after Lobby Stars had their coach walking away, and they also got a red card on that one. So yes, they were able to get 1 point with 10 men. Abia Warriors 1-0 victors over Rangers International. Aqua United drawing Rivers United at home. Bayelsa United also with the draw. 2-2 draw they did against Nasarawa United. Niger Tornadoes had that win against Heartland 2-1. Sunshine Stars and Kano Pillars draw 1-0. El Kanemi Warriors and Bendel Insurance draw 0-0. With all of the draw soup in the MPFL, the table remains a status quo as Remo Stars continue to lead the line with 48 points at top the table, as Shooting Stars also continue to follow them bumper to bumper on 41 points. That's 7 points away from top position. Rivers United and Abia Warriors contain the third and fourth positions respectively, but on the same points, 39-39. Ikorodu City, newcomers to the league, are not holding back as they are just 1 point behind continental places, talking about qualifications, because Ikorodu City Rangers are on 38 points as well at 5th and 6th position. Quickly, we travel abroad and we go to Europe. Yes, we are Stade Brestois. Wow, no support, no form of confidence. Everything has dropped, and they continue to get exposed by Paris Saint-Germain. And if you talk about in the local league, the Ligue 1, if you're talking about on the continent in the UEFA Champions League, home and away, PSG put 18 goals 18 goals past Stade Brestois across all competitions this season. I think it was 8 goals in Ligue 1 home and away, and 10 goals in the Champions League home and away. Why? Shocking results as Italian teams like Juventus and AC Milan drop out of the Champions League. PSV and Eindhoven coming from behind on aggregate to win that one 3-1 on the night and knocking out Juventus. Real Madrid continue to show their spiritual prowess in the UEFA Champions League by knocking out Man City for the 3rd time in 4 meetings. Wow, such schooling. Yes, 3-1, that one ended at the Bernabeu. Dortmund, although putting out a draw against Sporting CP, they progressed because of their win in the first leg. Atalanta also disappointed at home as Club Brugge, Club Brugge, wherever you come from, you would like to pronounce, they lose at home in spite of the consolation goal from Ademola Lookman, who seems like maybe having a bad blood with his coach Gasperini. We don't know, just speculating, but hopefully all things get calm. And this is where we open the phone lines and also invite your calls and text on WhatsApp 080-999-30137. That's the WhatsApp number. And our phone lines are also open 0700-951-0000. Call us up, engage us, let us know, let us feel your pulse. City fans, are you there? It's all about the Premier League now, or just trying to establish your spot in Champions League places going into next season. What else do you have to offer your fans this season? Talking about Manchester City after dropping out of the Champions League against Real Madrid. Who else? AC Milan fans. Do we have Serie A fans in the house? What's going on with the Italian teams? 3 teams dropped out yesterday, or let's just say across the playoffs, and it's not looking good for them. It's just the Premier League, I think La Liga and Bundesliga who still have strong representation going into the round of 16. So yes, it's time to read your messages. It's time to pick your calls. Yeah, this one says, good morning, Gbenga. My name is Momo from Dalkwe, Chelsea last born. How many years now running? They've not given birth to another last born. Anyway, we welcome you to the show. Congratulations for Real Madrid as they knock out Man City from the Champions League. Hello, Efomilo.
Hello, Gbenga.
I greet you specially. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Barrister. Hello.
Barrister, how is the courthouse today?
It's going on fine.
All right.
So we should enter the pitch of play.
No problem.
So yesterday, it's a good one for Real Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, any day, anytime, I can always beat my chest that Real Madrid will always deliver. Because I can still remember vividly when my club Chelsea faced them at the last time of the Champions League. 9 minutes. Real Madrid scored 1 goal, and that 1 goal turned around our fortune and all. So it's not a new thing that Real Madrid won yesterday.
Yeah,
Man City is not informed, so they can only be informed whenever they are facing my club Chelsea. So that's one. It's so painful.
Consolation, Abi, consolation.
Yesterday that Gasperini had to. Is that the Atlanta coach needs to have to come out and utter those not too good words to our star boy Ademola Lookman. So I think it's time for him to come to Chelsea.
Okay.
We are waited enough.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I think after this call, we will address proper that Ademola Lookman situation after Atalanta dropped out. Hello, Efomilo.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome to the show. Dalu, so.
I got you there.
No.
Dalu, on the journey.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. What's good?
All right, that's good. How are you?
I'm good.
All right. Okay. You say we're going to address the Ademola issue. Can we go there?
Go ahead, sir. You have the floor.
All right. I think I didn't watch the match. I haven't done it because I've been so busy. But I think for all the fact that your colleague reeled out yesterday.
Okay.
I feel that you should take a look at the matter comprehensively. I feel Lukman has not been informed. That's one. He has been injury prone.
Okay.
Two, there was a penalty given. I came in, his normal beating self. He knows how to shock people. Got the goal. The penalty was given.
Okay.
Now, was it you figure out the penalty that, okay, I'm doing this, let's go. Form is not good. Don't take the penalty. There's a man who's going to take the penalty. But I heard from Bumi yesterday that the man who was supposed to take the penalty granted him that request. Take the penalty.
Okay.
Now, he took the penalty and he missed it.
All right.
If he had scored that penalty, maybe that momentum, Gbenga would have moved them to put more fire on the opponent and probably turn things around.
All right.
I don't know. This is life. But the coach, has he done the right thing? Did he find out exactly what was going on? That's one. Two, the comment on the player, your star player, over the last couple of years.
Okay. All right.
Nobody will take it from anybody.
Okay.
This is the fact. Yes, this is the reason why people are saying he should lead. I don't know.
Okay.
Fine, that's all well and good. It's a Lukman's choice at the end of the day. But it is what it is. I feel that 2 wrongs cannot make it right.
Okay,
Coach
sir.
is wrong, and I don't like the issue of it and penalties, and they're running issues with his coach, and they are apparently left.
All right. Thank you very much.
They are not treating us well. That's it.
All right. Thank you. I think the matter long, and we might not be able to exhaust it at this time of the day. It's quite simple, right? Both the coach and the player were riding on emotions on the spur of the moment, or at the spur of the moment. Ademola Lookman is not the designated penalty taker. He wanted to ride on the fact that he scored a goal, probably got 1 or 2 offside goals as well. There's fire in me, there's oil on my head, let me score the goal. Yes, later information came out that Ritugui gave him the go ahead. But if you look at it critically, away from whatever either player said, watch the game, you would see Ademola Lookman took the initiative to go for the ball. And he's the star player of the team. It's quite easy for Ritugui to just say, oh yeah, go ahead now and score, or go ahead and take the penalty. But it's a different conversation. We'll have it more in the evening. This is Sport Drive. My name is Gbenga. Follow me on all social media platforms. Welcome to the show.
Welcome back to your number 1 talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
My kids love tasty snacks, but many snacks are not so good for them. That's why I love the new Milo Anna Snacks.
We love it, Mom.
Yes, it's a delicious snack with the goodness of malt, milk, cocoa, and crunchy Niger-grown maize, containing calcium, iron, and fiber.
So, pack Milo and snacks in their lunchbox every day to help your kids refuel at break time and keep winning all day. Milo, energy to go for.